Hi, I'm Adam Griffiths. I just wanted to get in touch with our business clients just to let you know some of the government assistance packages which were announced last week. We're still waiting on for legislation to go through. We're sort of expecting that'll be in the next few days. And we're also expecting that there'll be a round two of the economic stimulus as well. So we'll let you know as that develops. So one of the first incentives is for employers. Essentially, there's up to a $25,000 credit for pay-as-you-go withholding for wages for the 6 months to 30th of June. The credit is essentially 50% of the pay-as-you-go withheld. It's a tax-free amount as well, so it's a pretty good incentive. It's per business, not per employee, which is an important thing. And the way that will be claimed back is through activity statements. So if you're a quarterly lodger, it'll be through the March BAS coming up. If you're monthly, it'll be through monthly activity statements, starting with the March activity statement. One of the other incentives is for apprentices and trainees. Essentially, that's a 50% wage subsidy for the 9 months to 30th of September, maximum $21,000 per eligible apprentice or trainee. So you need to have had the apprentice or trainee registered at the 1st of March. So that's pretty important. And there'll be a registration process to get this back, which should be announced pretty soon. The instant asset write-off is another one. Most people will be familiar with that in the past. Previously, you could write off assets up to $30,000. And 30th of June this year, that was meant to finish, and then it would revert back to $1,000. The government have announced they're going to increase it to $150,000. That's for new and used assets, but it will still finish 30th of June this year. So really important if you want to be entitled to that to get in early. One of the key things here is that it needs to be installed ready for use. So if you're purchasing an asset and it's not going to get delivered until September, let's say, then you won't be entitled to this incentive. So you need to have it in your business by 30th of June. The other one, which is a new one, it's called Backing Business Investment, or BBI. It's a little bit confusing, but essentially for a lot of our clients, if they're not entitled to the business asset write-off, in other words, if it's an asset more than $150,000, or if it's something you purchase from 1st of July onwards, you'll be entitled to this incentive. Essentially, you'll get a 50% write-off of the asset up front, and then the balance will be subject to normal depreciation. So as you can see, there's a lot of really good incentives. Really important that we plan for that, and we keep in touch and make sure that you're eligible and you're getting the maximum benefit. There's certainly a lot of opportunities that we see here. So we'll touch base. Certainly get in contact if you have any questions regarding this with myself or Tanya or the client managers. And we hope that you found this video useful.